Hello, and how you doing? It's Colin Daniel here from riffninja.com. Welcome to my lesson. We're going to have a look at Blue Jean Blues, which was originally done and written by ZZ Top. I have been hugely influenced by the late, great Canadian guitarist Jeff Healey. And if you don't know who he is, I really urge you to check him out. He's a wonderful guitar player. He isn't with us anymore, but his music still is. And the first time I heard this song, the way Jeff Healey did it, was 1986. And I've been influenced by that ever since. I love the ZZ Top thing, but I really liked what Jeff Healey was doing because the key was lower. In the original key for ZZ Top, it's B minor, but Jeff Healey, because he's got a low voice, moved it to A minor, a little lower, which is great for me because I've got a lower voice too. And I loved the way he did the song when I saw him play it live. And I've always kept that in my back pocket since then because I liked the song, and it's very cool the way he did it. As a matter of fact, I got a few little tricks to show you here that you'll like to make your guitar part stronger in it. And you can always transpose it to another key, but I'm going to do it in the key of A minor as a little tribute to my friend Jeff Healey. So it's a very interesting chord progression. And what I've done with it is I push off the low E, play an F major and a G major and an A minor bar chord, which is very cool. F major, G major, A minor, very easy. If you know your F major chord, if you don't, if you know an E major chord, like here's an E major chord, right? First finger on the third string, first fret, second finger on the fifth string, second fret, third finger on the fourth string, second fret. That's your E major. Now if I just flip my fingers around and play the same strings but use my second, third, and fourth instead of my first, second, and third fingers, right? And now I bar it, move it up, that becomes an F. That becomes a G, and when I get to the A position at the 5th fret, take my second finger off, and that creates the A minor chord. So now we have our run up. It's a very famous chord progression. So you push off the E, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Very cool chord progression. Now, depending on what version you listen to, the live versions or the ZZ Top version, the arrangement might be slightly different. But for the vocal part, the progression stays the same. So this is a very 12-bar type of progression. Once the vocals start, you're going to do 4 cycles of this, the 1 change, which is A minor. It's based on A minor. So you're going to go 1. This is for the 10-bar phrase for the verse. They usually at least play 2 more cycles for an intro, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm more concerned about showing you the whole progression, and then you can easily do whatever arrangement you want on it, right? So, you know, I'm going to start with the E to F push, and that's an E single bass note to an F major, to a G major bar chord, to an A minor. And I'm going to do that 4 times. On the 4th one, I'm going to have to get to the next change, the D change, which I use a sliding bass line to get up to. Now I got that idea from Jeff Healey's bass player because that's what he was doing in one of the changes to the D, and I thought, hey, I like that riff. I'm going to make it part of my guitar, and so that's what I did. So if you're wondering where that came from, you don't have to play that there, but that's just my interpretation of this song. Like I said, I've been influenced by several different versions of this song. All right, so E, F, G, A, 2, 3. Okay, this is the 2nd cycle. 1 more. Now we're going to go for the push on the D. This is part of the A pentatonic minor scale. So I start low E, hit the low E, and then with my 3rd finger, hit the G on the 3rd fret, 6th string, and slide up. I don't wait on the G at all. I don't go. It's right away. So with my third finger, I slide up to the 5th fret. Then with my first finger on the 5th string, I go back to the 3rd fret, then 5th fret, 5th string with my 3rd finger. And when I hit that 5th fret, 5th string, I strike the D and I slide up. Same technique as the G, right? And then I go back to the D after that. And I only slide up, like I hit the note once and slide up. I don't strike it again. So it's pick and slide, ring, pick and slide, let it ring, and then back to the D. And there's my D minor 7th. If you know a B minor chord, like this is the simplest form of B minor, but one that's quite common is first finger on the 2nd fret, 1st string, 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the 4th string, 4th fret, and 3rd finger on the 3rd string. Pinky on the 3rd string, 4th fret. And that's your standard B minor there. But I bar it. I use my first finger and bar the whole thing. So now you move it up. B, C, D, there's D. Take your pinky off, and that's your D minor 7th you need. So when you do your run up, you hit the D minor 7th. You hit the bass note, and then you lay your chord down, right? Watch. Do it again. And then you're back to the A. Push off the E. You got to do it twice. Now, to get to the E, a very traditional 4 flatted 3. So it's E open string 6, then 6th string 5th fret, then 6th string 3rd fret, back to the E like this. You strike that E bass the last time, then you strum your E minor chord. E minor chord, of course, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, and 3rd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. You should know that chord by now. But so now, let's go through everything. There's only one thing left, and that's the closing riff. 1, 2, 3. This is a verse. So we're going to do this cycle 4 times. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go to the D change. One more time on the D. Now we're going to push back to the A, starting with that low E bass. One more time. Now we come up to our 5 change, the E. Just like that. Now the very last riff is open E, using your 1st, 2nd, 3rd fingers. You start with open E, and you have your 1st finger poised at the 3rd fret, 6th string. So it's open E, then 1st finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, 2nd finger, 4th fret, 6th string, 3rd finger, 5th fret, 6th string, and then go over to the next string, the 5th string, 3rd fret for a C, and then back to the A. You're done. So the whole thing now. 1, 2, 3. So just the verse. Oops. 1, 2. You're gonna have to edit that. 1, 2, 3. 2. Sorry, let's do that again. The verse, the complete verse. 1, 2, 3. Remember, we're going to do it 4 times, the cycle. 2 more times. One more. Now we're going to push to the D with that run up. Back to the A. Now to the E. And right after this, the closing riff. Either start again or end. Well, thanks for checking it out, and I hope you had a good lesson. It's a very cool chord progression. If you like this lesson, don't forget to do me a favor and hit the like button. And subscribe too. I can send you some more lessons that are like this. And check out my my site, riffninja.com, and my main channels too on YouTube. And I hope you had a good lesson. See you later. Have a good one.